Hello, good morning, happy tarot readathon, go team pentacles. Hello, how is everyone? How's your weekend been? What are you reading? What team are you on? What's going on? What's the vibes? What's the vibes today? I have Liz, who is another host, which at the end of this, I'll have everything linked. For whatever reason, it doesn't let me do the description beforehand, but I will have all the hosts and the creators linked, but I have Liz's ambient room that she made ready to go. It's ready to go, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be reading, or I should say rereading, The Sky on Fire because, I'm in kind of like, I don't want to say I'm in a reading slump. I'm feeling slumpy, and I felt like having a reread would be helpful. I thought it would be a little more helpful for me. So I'm rereading The Sky on Fire by Jen Lyons. Jen Lyons wrote The Ruin of Kings, that series, which you can kind of see it way back here. So I'm really excited to be rereading this one because I really, really enjoyed it. And it's just the vibes I'm looking for. It's also a standalone. So yeah. Even if you're not participating in the Tarot Readathon, let me know what you're reading and what you're up to today. You could use these as productivity sprints, or you can read to your heart's content. Hello, Emily. How's it going? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Jackie. Hello, how's it going? Hi, Stuart. I'm not taking part in this, here to see how people who are taking part enjoy their books. Hi, Rose. Hi, Sarah. I'm Team Wands, I'm guessing. Team Cups. I'm halfway through Ghost Wall. Oh, what is that? Let me look it up. You intrigued me by Ghost. Oh, I've seen this cover. How are you liking that? Hello, Kayla. Hi, Moni. How's it going? Hello. I'm currently in the middle of Sunrise on the Reaping. Not sure if I'll continue that, start something new, or do something else. Okay, if you need us to help you pick a book, you know I will. Hi, Naiad. I can only be here for 45 minutes, but I wanted to hang out a bit. I'm between books at the moment. I'm just glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Same, not participating, but I will be reading. Totally cool. What are you reading? Carrie's Team Pentacles. Hi, Izzy. About to find my first book for the readathon. Woo! If you need help picking, we're here for you. Just finished uploading my wrap up from June, and we'll be listening to A Lessons in Vengeance while I play Tears of the Kingdom. Yes. How far are you into Tears of the Kingdom? How far? Where are you at? What's going on? Also, very excited to watch your video. This readathon got me out of a month-long slump. Jackie, that's amazing. That is amazing. I love to hear that. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. Hello, Sarah. I'm on Team Wands. I'm reading The Nesting. Oh, Nesting. I almost said Nestlings by CJ Cook. How's that going? I have that on my TBR. Hi, Angela, and you lovely human beings. Happy Sunday. I'm also rereading Happy Place by Emily Henry. What made you want to reread that? I just randomly pick things to reread, so I want to know what made you reread it. Reading King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. I really need to read an S.A. Cosby, but I'm scared. I'm real scared of that. Yay, Sprinties! How are you doing, Amethyst? Hi, Joni. I have 15 minutes of cleaning first sprint because Miranda comes over in the first sprint. Oh my God. Are you guys doing your book club? Or are you just hanging out? What's the vibes? I just started Silver Elite so far. I'm loving it. Okay. That's really exciting. I'll be interested to hear your final thoughts. I'm reading an indie YA fantasy, The Witch of Light. Let me look that up. There's going to be a lot of that. Oh, I like the cover. Very cute. I'm almost done with Don't Let the Forest In and Team Pentacles. Are you still loving the Don't Let the Forest In? Jody, the sentence broke my brain, but I think I get what you're saying. Welcome in. You're reading Caraval. How's that going? We'll be binge reading A Magical Girl Retires today. Been in a reading slump, so I hope this pulls me out. I hope it pulls you out too. I hope it's just one of those like really fun reading experiences. Hope to finish both The Grapes of Wrath and Silver Elite during these sprints. I love how different these vibes are. You have two different vibes going on, and I absolutely love that. The Color of Magic for me, been meaning to start the disc word for wait, is that part of the disc world? Is that, hold on. Because if so, I'm very interested. I'll be very interested in, yes, okay. I'll be really interested in your thoughts on it because I've always been super intrigued by the disc world. And I'm scared of it for some reason, probably because there's just so many books. There's so many books. Go Cubs. God, I can't type today. That's okay. Hello, Chrissy. Currently reading Beauty Land. How's that one? I have that on my TBR. Hi, Alan. I'm listening to Star Wars audio production. You're in deep. You're in deep. Oh, you love Discworld. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. What is Discworld comparable to? Is it like comparable to Hitchhiker's Guide? Hello, Danny. Not participating, but I'm reading Walk in the Park by Kevin Fidarco. It's about his hike in the Grand Canyon, his very ill-advised, not well-planned hike. That's horrifying. I actually just did a library program. So for any of you who don't actually watch my channel, I'm a librarian. I'm a public librarian. And I'm doing a series over the summer for summer reading about hiking. And we just did our first session of that series. And it was all about like hiking safety, what to bring in your backpack, and all of that. And it was so funny because I really, really enjoy hiking. I grew up around a lot of nature and like hiking trails. And so I've hiked most of my life, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a hardcore hiker. Okay. And the way that I had my ass handed to me in that program, because I was like, wow, I've been so ill prepared for hiking, and I just go out there and hope for the best, basically, because the things that she was the things that she was like, yeah, you need to bring this in your backpack, this is optional, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, oh. But then there was this couple, and one of them was like, yeah, we wanted to come to this program because we went hiking in, I don't remember, I think they said like South Dakota or something like that. And we realized how dangerous it was to go hiking with just 2 water bottles and a granola bar. I was cracking up. Ghostwall is a short read and it's interesting, but nothing ghosty yet. Okay, that's good to know. After I've had a little rot time, I think I'll try to edit another video. Okay, Emily, I'm so excited for you. You're thriving. Listening to Zodiac Academy while doing some crochet. Go team. Sorted. Swords autocorrected. Sorry. I was like, is this a nickname? Oh, I love that. I love autocorrect today. It's being a real asshole. I really want to try Zodiac Academy. I really want to try Zodiac Academy. I'm looking for the 5th, 6 unclear stage after fighting Phantom Ganon like 10 times before I finally beat him. Okay, you're pretty far. You're pretty far. Not the first public restream. It's scary, Alan. Scary. But to be honest, I'm mainly just walking the roads and finding. Yes, I love that. I love that Zelda's one of those places that you can just explore or you can do the storyline. Happy Sunday, Liz. Welcome in. Hi, Sarah. I'm reading book 4 in The Red Rising, Iron Gold, and I'm obsessed. Sarah, I have been loving watching your journey through the Red Rising series and Brandon Sanderson. Happy Sunday. Hello, Amanda. Finishing Don't Let the Forest In. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm doing so good. It's good to not be working when you have sprints. Yes. I'm so glad that you're able to join. I wanted a short summer romance that doesn't need much brain power. Exactly. Exactly the vibe. We're just hanging out. We might read, watch TV, or play board games. This is so cute. I'm excited for y'all. Hello, Andy. I might pick up a foster kitty this afternoon. Oh my God. Also, the flooding. I'm sorry about the flooding, but foster kitty. That's exciting, right? I want to foster, but I'm so afraid to get too attached. Happy Sunday, Jenny. Welcome in. I have some editing to do, but I'll be reading The Honeys today. I'm looking forward to seeing how you feel about that. I'll also probably finish Evocation today, hoping to finish Legendborn and then continue Detransition Baby. I have Detransition Baby on my TBR. Yesterday, my sister, niece, and I went to different counties around the Bay Area to get library cards. We got 3 out of the 5 county library cards. You'll have to let me know what you got. I'm from that area. I read Deep End, hoping to finish it in the next 3 days. I think it's impossible. 194 pages left, and I'm like the slowest reader ever. No, over the last couple of years, my reading has really slowed down, like especially physically reading something. I'm like, did I ever learn how to read? Hello, Zelly. How's it going? I'm reading After Atlas. Honestly, I've been scared too, and I always hear to not go in chronological order for Discworld, but my brain does not allow me to jump around. I feel that. I'll keep a lookout for how it goes for you. Oh my God, you're a school librarian. That's so exciting. Love my fellow librarians. Color of Magic is not the best Discworld, by the way, so if you don't get on with it too much, don't worry. Many other books in the series are much better. Okay. Steph, I talked about your hiking program at work, and we're going to implement something similar. Yes. I think it's really important. I think it's super important, especially because, like, as most of y'all know, I live in the LA area. And so, like, living in a city that is surrounded by so many trails and, like, so much nature is an interesting, like, dichotomy because there are so many people who, like, do utilize the trails and they've grown up doing that. But there are so many more people who just, like, didn't have the access to the trails, didn't have the money, didn't get the education on how to, like, be safe on trails. And so I think it's, like, important for us to have those things available. How fun. I would like one of those programs at my library. Hopefully people start doing that. Ooh, these are public sprints. Let's try to behave. Angela, I like that you realize that like 20 minutes later. Ooh, you're about halfway through and loving it. Okay, that's good to hear. I've read maybe 10 Discworld books now. Yesterday, I finished one of his old works, Strata, a sci-fi novel, and although not amazing, I still ended up enjoying it. The death books are fantastic, but it's nice to already be aware of him from other books. Okay. You guys are making me more excited. I took Allie grocery shopping, and she's been passed out for an hour and a half. Oh, I love your and Allie's little adventures together. I'm going to try Zodiac Academy soon. It's on KU if you have that. Oh, yeah. I forgot it's on there. I was thinking of giving Zodiac Academy a go. Jenny! Is it time to buddy read? I am on the hunt for a banned horror book. Does anyone have any suggestions? Well, I was going to say that I'm pretty sure Frankenstein has been banned quite a few times, but I guess it's what your definition of horror is, because some people define that just as a sci-fi. Also, I think I always forget this author's name, and I just took a picture of it, but I'm pretty sure their books have recently got banned. One second. Andrew Joseph White. I'm pretty sure I saw something recently about them being in a banned books list. It is YA horror. Also, don't know if that speaks to you or not, but I've heard amazing things. There is a 2-year read-along currently with Vanessa. That was my call. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Hello, Jack. How's it going? I'll be swapping between Play Claire Obscure and reading a Forbidden Alchemy today. Ooh, I'm very interested in a Forbidden Alchemy. Do you feel like a proud mom whenever the Discord hangs out? I do. I do feel like a mom. Hello, Gabby. I'll be reading / finishing Master of Jinn. I'm so glad that you're enjoying that. So this then, Jonathan, we're live. We went to Tracy Library, Danville Library, Berkeley. We were trying to go to the Sausalito Library, San Francisco Library, and Dublin Library, but didn't make it to them. Oh my God. Sometimes I miss being in the Bay Area. I'm absolutely loving it, Angela. Super vivid and beautiful world. Okay, also, we will start our sprints in 2 minutes. Let me know, I normally do like 45 minutes, but we can do like a 50. What are y'all feeling? We're going to make another trip to get the other ones. We told the librarian that we might not support them physically, but we will add the cards to our Libby app. Read Guards with me. I've been looking for an excuse to read Discworld. Okay. I'll try it out. I'm curious if it'll be similar to my experience with the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I feel like they're not going to be the same. I feel like they're not going to be the same. Yeah, I love that. Love the support. I don't know if Stephen Graham Jones is banned. Let's find out. It's not coming up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised, especially Only Good Indians. Of course. I was waiting all morning for the sprint, so obviously decided to deep vac all the rest of my minutes before the start. Yeah, that's like obviously. 45 is good as long as it's a long sprint. That's all that matters to me. Okay. Oh yeah, Stephen King is on like a ton of banned lists. I never think of him because I don't really like him, but he is on a banned book list. Jonathan. Yeah, which list? Which banned list? Okay, it is 20 right now, so we're gonna hop into the sprint. We will go We'll go for 50 minutes. Why not? Let's do the 50. Let's get wild today. To answer this question, I'll probably be live for like 3 hours. So we can at least get like 3 sprints in. Okay. Happy reading, friends. I have my little ambient room. You are free to mute it if you want to. Welcome back, everyone. How did the sprints go? I ended up eating some breakfast because I had not eaten anything. I did wake up late today. And then I'm trying to convince Jared to get some matchas. Our little Sunday treat. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. Hello, welcome in. Just saw you were live. Had a busy day today, so glad to have some sprints and relax. Hope everyone has a nice time. Oh my God. What are you reading or doing? You don't even have to be reading. Ooh, you just got to walk in the park. Can't wait to read it. Hello, welcome in. Hello, good morning, or I guess it's afternoon for most everyone at this point. What about me? What about you? What about you? What's going on? Hi, Sarah. Also, hello. Hello. Just got home from brunch with some pals, and now I'm gonna play BG3, of course. Wait, what are you playing? Are you a warlock this time? Is that what you said you were doing? You're being a warlock? What's going on? What's going on with that? Yeah. I'm actually really loving playing a ranger because my hits are so hard and it's so satisfying. Read a chapter of book 6 of Dungeon Crawler. Did lots of tidying. I really want to read Dungeon Crawler, Carl. I really do. But for some reason, I'm just so fearful of not liking it that I just don't. I push it away. Listened to about 15% and helped Addison set up probably 10 signs. Finished 4 stars. Oh my gosh, that's great. Hello, how's it going? How are you? I tried to listen to A Lady for a Duke and play Dreamlight Valley, but I need too much brain for both, so I turned back to reading Sunrise on the Reaping. How far are you into Sunrise on the Reaping? That book destroyed me. And not me reminiscing. I ended up listening to my audiobook during this sprint, Immortal by Sue Lin Tan. I love Sue Lin Tan. Are you liking Immortal? I haven't gotten to it yet. But switching to Ninth Reign by Jen Williams in the next sprint. I'll be interested to see how you like Ninth Reign. I really, really loved Ninth Reign, and then I ended up not liking the rest of the series as much. So hopefully that's not your experience. I hope you really, really love it. Sorry to yawn. It's evening for me, currently 9:12. Oh my God. Do you work tomorrow? Is it a Sunday scaries type of day? I hope not. I finished Don't Let the Forest In, and I don't know how to feel. I'm telling you, the ending of it, I was like, wait, what? Hello, Laura. Welcome in. Let us know what you're reading or doing today. Finish The Grapes of Wrath, a disturbing, sad book. Great prose, 5 stars. Stuart, you are getting through those books. Grapes of Wrath is such a feat. Finished the book / read 129 pages, probably about 3 stars, but at least I finished my book for Team Cups. Yay! Congratulations for finishing a book. I also listened to the sample of Dungeon Crawler. Oh, how did you like it? Sometimes I forget that y'all can't actually like respond to me immediately. Yeah, I not either. I really need a sprint today. I want to finish up Cemetery Boys. Are you going to be doing another sprint? Yes, we should have. I'm aiming for 3 sprints, so we'll probably start the next sprint at 20 or 25, depending on how chatty we are. And we'll just continue on with the 50-minute sprints if you're cool. Finished Bourbon and Lies, which I loved. Now trying to finish The Gods Games. Wow. The games gods play for a book club tomorrow so I can start my summer ween TBR. Summer weenie is here. Wow, what a good month for readathons. I'm not surprised people are now scared of starting DCC because it's so hyped. So hyped. It's so hyped. I'm nervous. I like the premise though. I do. I think I thought it was more well, I could be wrong. So when I say this, like, feel free to correct me. But the premise that I've heard, I thought that I was going to be more Dungeons and Dragons esque, but it seems like it's just like an homage to video games and dungeon crawling in general, more than just Dungeons and Dragons. I'm cool with either or. I think I had the wrong impression. I'm 200 pages into the Sunrise on the Reaping. They're just about to start the games. Carrie, good luck. God bless. I'm hoping to use these sprints for productivity. Need to prep for D&D. Look at this. Look at me mentioning D&D. You're prepping for D&D. Are you a dungeon master? Because that's so cool if you are. I'm enjoying it, but do wish she'd come up with new events / personalities. Fair enough. Fair enough. Terrible news, guys. May not be able to compute graphic audio anymore. The characters are not sticking in my brain. I actually really don't do well with graphic audios. I want to because I love the art of it so much, like the idea that you're being immersed into this world with sound effects and stuff. The moment a sound effect comes on the scene, I cannot pay attention anymore. I am just hyper focused on these sounds and everything that is not them narrating the book. I cannot do a graphic audio. The Borks. At about 26% of the color of magic so far, not really understanding the point. Humor isn't really there like I was expecting, so maybe that gets ironed down to more in the later books. Death was fun. Oh. Okay, this is scary. I fear I need character name said without visuals. It's evening here too. I'm in France. Oh my gosh, hello. Good progress on my book, but did some journaling instead. Oh, do you do like book journaling, or is it just like personal journaling? Also, you can ignore me if you don't want to answer. Immortal is really good so far. I love the dynamic between the main characters, very different from Daughter of the Moon Goddess. If you've watched Love Games and Eastern Fantasy, it's similar to that. Oh, okay. That's good. Setting up my expectations differently, because like I loved Daughter of the Moon Goddess. But I'm excited to dive into this one whenever I get to. Finished tenderly, I am devoured. You loved it. Okay. Let me add that to the TBR. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think you sent me. I remember this cover. You may have sent it to me. So it's on my TBR. Where are y'all getting the audios for DCC? I couldn't find it anywhere. I think it's Amazon. Like, I think it's an Audible exclusive. And I'm also enjoying Ninth Reign so far. Sad you didn't love the rest of the series, but curious how the story will progress. Yeah, it's such an interesting story. I really love a sci fantasy, especially because I struggle so much with like hard sci-fi generally, or space odysseys, I guess. So it's really fun for me when there's sci-fi in the fantasy world. It just works really, really well for me. And so that first one was perfection. I loved it. But yeah, the second one and then the third one didn't hit the same for me. Just finished There by Tommy Orange. I didn't like it. Oh no, but at least I can move on to something else now. My second card draw. I'm sorry you didn't like it. I really love that book, but I can see why it wouldn't hit for people. Can someone explain The Crown to me? Queen Angela has a ring to it. Wait, The Crown, like, explain further. I also may have missed something. I picked up the house and read a bit of Ghostwriter. Now I am waiting for Miranda. She could be here in 15 minutes. That's so exciting. I requested a doctor's appointment today and got one for tomorrow. That's wildly fast. I'm convinced I have restless leg syndrome and I'm slowly going insane. I hope they can figure it out because, my God, yeah, I hope that you get some answers and then it's like a relatively simple what procedure. I don't even know what you would say. Like, hopefully there's a simple solution. Oh my gosh, hi Bree, how's it going? Coming into the tarot reading sprints, how are you? Steph was like, I was expecting more Baldur's Gate 3. I don't have the brain power to be a DM. I don't think I do either. Yes, Steph, I'm playing in a D&D campaign with multiple DMs, so it's my turn right now. Wait, that's really fun. Oh, and it's a Candyland setting. That's really fun to have like multiple DMs and you guys like take turns. That's so cool. Do you do a lot of campaigns? Like as with you just being the DM? Yeah, I can't graphic audio either. There's just something about it. I can only do graphic audios during immersion reading. If I can listen to them on their own, I can't get into it at all. Yeah, I haven't actually tried that yet, and I'm sure that would be a better experience. But man, on their own, it's so distracting. I also can't do graphic audio. Tried with Murderbot and had to switch to the regular audio. Yeah, that's what happened to me when I was trying to read one of the Brandon Sanderson Warbreaker, and immediately, like one chapter in, I said, I can't do this, Grandpa. I can't do this. The sounds and audiobooks are too much for me. Like, what are we doing? There's something zipping by this ear. There's a hammer in this ear. Someone's talking to me in both ears. It's too much. I did vibe with the DCC sample and wanted to continue, but it's only on Audible and haven't pulled the trigger of buying it yet. I think graphic audio works better off. Wait, I think graphic audio works better off. I already read the book. If you've already read the books, got you. With Discworld, it's best to start in any other place than the first book. That's good to know. Reader, I'm on my 4th. I tried to finish Happy Place. You're such a good, you whip through books, Angela. I love graphic audio. I'm reading Zodiac Academy through it. Updating my reading journal. I'll do my personal journal later, I think. I'm glad that the graphic audio works for you because I feel like the concept is super fun. I love it when sci fantasy has space pirates. Yes, love a pirate in any capacity. I finished my best friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix, and I'm about halfway through Slewfoot by Brahm. Are you just reading these for your own entertainment, or are you counting them towards one of the readathons happening right now? I really enjoyed Slewfoot. And then I have not read My Best Friend's Exorcism, but I did watch the movie because I didn't really have any intention to read the book because I don't really love exorcism stuff. I think it's about the comments behind my name is a crown and number 3s. Wait, really? That's so cool. It doesn't show up that way for me, but that's so fun. Definitely recommend giving Immortal a try. I think Sue Lynn Tan gets better as a writer with every book. Oh, that's very exciting. Thank you. Your son's 14th birthday was yesterday? Oh my God, happy birthday to him. What'd y'all do? In the last 100 pages of The God of the Woods by Liv Moore, it's giving wild and I'm loving it. Def a 5-star potential. Wait, that's great because I have not picked up God of the Woods yet, but I do have it. And it stares at me sometimes. It stares at me. I'm in a 3-year-long campaign with my hubs as the DM, and then a second group we do mini 10-session campaign with rotating DMs. So last time I did a pirates theme, now Candyland. This is so fun. That is such a fun thing. I have a commitment issue to Dungeons and Dragons. Like I want to do it, and I know that like the one-offs exist and stuff like that, and I'll probably do that eventually. Especially because Baldur's Gate has taken over my life, and I really have been like deep diving into different things about D&D and the worlds and like how you play and whatever, and my partner plays. But I always feel like the commitment is too much. So I do want to do like a one-off at some point. Like mini adventures of party kind of thing. It's so fun. It's true that it may work better for some people through immersion or if they already read the book, for sure. I'm about to DNF Clown in a Cornfield too. Friendo lives if it doesn't get better in the next chapter or two. Yeah, I heard Clown in the Cornfield, the first one was really good, but then I've never heard anything about the rest of it. Slewfoot for the Moon card, but I had bought it last October with the intent to do a spooky month of reading, finally getting around to it. Well, it's really fun that you're doing it for this readathon. Europeans, make some noise! Bow, 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 bow. Oh, top chatter. Angela, you're a top chatter. Apparently a yapper. I posted on Discord, my son and I, I posted on Discord, but my son and I pick each other up every year. I used to wear, so we had a sneak, which I love the ice cream cake. Oh, okay. I'm going to look at it when we're going to start the sprint in 2 minutes. I really want to try BG3. I think I might treat myself. I think that you should. Are you renovating your house? I'm assuming. I was thinking about bringing some booktube people together for a one-shot of D&D in August. Would you be interested in joining? Like a 1-time or 2 commitment? I can try. It depends on when in August. I have like a few, like I'll be leaving town for a little while in August because my birthday is at the beginning. But yeah, let me know. That would be so fun. And just FYI, I know like nothing about D&D except my own research, but that sounds so fun though. Posted on Serotonin Boost. Okay, I will check it out once we go into the sprint. I'm so excited. Y'all are so cute. Okay, we're gonna do another 50-minute sprint. Let me get this. Fixed. Okay. We'll be back at 20, so happy reading, friends. Welcome back, everyone. How did your sprints go? Oh, I'm feeling very sleepy today. But I'm still reading The Sky on Fire. I'm thinking about pulling for another read, but I don't know what to read. Hi, Catherine. I know I missed you, but thank you for popping in. Didn't get any reading done the first sprint, but I ate lunch and wrote out our grocery list. That's a lot of stuff done. Grocery lists suck. They suck. Also, what did you have for lunch? Hi, Sam. How's it going? What you reading? What you doing? I asked this in Discord already, but do y'all think Star Wars comics would count for exploring the supernatural or paranormal? My instinct says yes, but then I'm like, what is supernatural? It is supernatural, right? I also don't know that much about Star Wars. I'm going to be really honest with you. So again, my instinct is yes. I think one of the cool rules that like they've put in the Discord and like for the readathon and stuff is if you wouldn't be mad that someone else read it and used it for the prompt, then go for it. Go for it. Got through another 15%, and Mason is making me lunch. What are you having for lunch? I need to cook this chicken that I have in the fridge. And I'm like, should I just do that for lunch and then not have to worry about the dinner thing? Finished editing and uploaded my mid-year check-in. I think I'm gonna pivot to reading now. Oh my gosh, she's uploaded. What are you reading again, Jenny? Not much done on my side too. That's all right. I'm 87% through Silver Elite. It's not the greatest writing, but I am enjoying it. At this point, I would rate it a 3.5, 3.75. Makes sense. Makes dollars and cents. Got to page 270 and the game's God's Play. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like those Red Tower books, it's like they're either fine or they're really good. You finally finished Sunrise on the Reaping? How are you feeling? Wouldn't count it based off what Deja said. Okay. I mean, you have the Night Sister witches in Star Wars. Oh, who are they? Who are these baddies? I would say Star Wars could be supernatural, but there are different creatures. I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know a lot about Star Wars. A grilled cheese and veggie soup. Grilled cheese sounds so good. Ooh, pasta. I guess I'm hungry. I guess what this has shown me is I'm hungry. Yeah. We are gonna do one more sprint, and then that'll probably be the last sprint for today. But yeah, I am enjoying reading The Sky on Fire because I like being in a world that I'm familiar with. Ah, sorry, and it's a standalone, so that's been really nice. But I kind of maybe feeling a. Do I want just a contemporary romance? I don't know. Let's pull a card. Girl, I'm starving. Snow really holds a fucking grudge. Yeah. It makes no sense to me. I'm like, sir? And for teenagers at that. Like, grow up. I got this, I'm just dropping everything today. I got this Zodiac tarot deck, and I love the art so much. This is some of the art there, if you can kind of see it. I love the art so much, I was immediately drawn to this one. There's this like woodland creatures one that I saw online that I really want. But the full deck hasn't released yet. It's just the, oh, I forgot what it's called. Daily Pool, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Read one chapter of Ninth Reign and got distracted by the cats. I'm reading The Honeys. Yes. You did tell me. Ghostwall is good, but nothing supernatural happening like I thought it would. Oh, I hate when that happens. Like when you have certain expectations or hopes for a book and then it's not that at all. It's not that at all. The sandwich was gone in 2.5 seconds. Ooh, not counting Star Wars for Supernatural 2. Sci-fi, yes. Oh. Yes, we can help you decide. Okay. The Sky on Fire is such a fun read. Yes, it's so fun. That's another one where like the whole sci-fantasy element of it is very fun. I have started a new book, but I think my next one will be Night and the Moth. I really enjoyed that one. Very slow moving, but I really enjoyed it. I loved the atmosphere. And the writing. Okay, I think we have one that just keeps popping out. Where's my phone? Tarot decks are so pretty. I want to get one to study for art purposes. I know there are so many beautiful, beautiful decks out there. The artists really put their whole heart and soul into it. Okay, I need to go to the prompts real quick, and I'll show you the card in a second. Okay. So we got the Ace of Cups or One of Cups. And the prompt for that is to read a book that will fill your cup with joy. That's such a good prompt because I can do so many different things. I'll have to look at my bookshelf when we go into the next sprint because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I'm going to write this down though. Fill your cup with joy. So when we come back from the sprint, I will have a few books and y'all can vote. I'll let you all be the deciding factor. Ooh, that tarot deck is so pretty. I have a World Mythology 1 Tarot of the Divine, and it has such pretty art. Ooh. If y'all are in the Discord, I would love to see your decks if you haven't posted them. I've been trying to keep up with everyone's pools and decks and stuff like that. But some of the decks in there are so gorgeous. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? What you doing today? What are you reading if you're reading? Also, look at this one. Stunning. It's stunning. Ooh, little skelly. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And I love the colors. Yeah. Oh my God, I did. Wow. I also have this oracle set that is basically just flowers and dragons. It's my favorite. Oh, that sounds so. I love that. I love the idea of that. Just flowers and dragons? Sign me up. I have so many tarot decks, but I've been using the Wanderer Star Tarot and Kelsee Witch Tarot for the readathon. A wandering star. Yeah, I love anything that's kind of like witchy. So those decks really call to me a lot. Hello, I'm fine. How are you? How's it going? What are you doing today? My deck is it's the Zodiac Tarot deck. It looks like this. The other one that I want to get eventually is this Woodland Creatures one. I think it comes out in September, so I'm going to keep my eye out for that. But yeah, I've been more recently getting into it, and it's really interesting. I'm a basic bitch. I like my Rider-Waite-Smith for actual reading, but I use my cat tarot for tarot readathon. A cat tarot sounds so cute. That sounds adorable. We will hop into our last sprint at 35, and we'll go for another 50 minutes. And in that time, I will pick out some books that I'm thinking of reading. I'm trying to think of what I even like. Do I want a contemporary romance? Am I still in my fantasy era? That'll never go away. I'm always in my fantasy era. Ooh, I had to Google it, and the dragon oracle I have is called Enchanted Blossoms Buclair Amaro. If you want to Google it. Unfortunately, all my decks are in box right now. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, I never got to your comment earlier. I had like read it. Did you say that you guys bought a fixer upper? Because that's like kind of one of my dreams. Let me Google this. Oh yeah. Yes, this is so cute. I love it. I love it. I love the art a lot. When I was looking at new tarot decks too, I had seen one that was like tattoo art. And that was a really fun one. I'm reading By Your Side by Ruth Jones. Enjoying it so far. Okay, let me look at this, the cover. I'm always like I'm weirdly a visual, not weirdly. I mean, that's not weird, but I'm such a visual person that you'll tell me a title and I'll be like, yeah, that sounds familiar. And then I'll see the cover and I'm like, absolutely know what you're talking about. By Your Side. Oh, I actually haven't seen this before. It sounds cute. An irresistible story. I never opened the box, but I have a Stranger Things tarot deck. That sounds fun. You did. You're doing a fixer upper. Okay. How's that process going? I know. Amen. You know me and my HGTV shows. Okay, it's 35. We're going to go into the last sprint. We will chat afterwards as well. But happy reading, friends. Welcome back, everyone. How were your sprints? Those were technically the last sprints, but we can chat for a little while. I did pick a few books. So for those who weren't there a little bit earlier, I pulled a card and the prompt was fill your cup, a book that fills your cup with joy. So I picked 3 books. Picked 3 that potentially I will read, and I'm going to let y'all vote on it. But let me catch up with y'all first. Ooh, the fixer-upper. It's really hard work. We're doing almost everything ourselves, but it's so nice and satisfying to see the whole house coming together. I can imagine, like, once you get to the end point and you get to see that transformation, it's amazing. That's like one of my favorite things in the shows is like when you finally see the transformation. Speaking of HGTV, do y'all watch Jenna Phipps? No, I don't. You watch her sometimes. I also really like Nikki and Harry. I've been watching because I was watching Rock the Block. I started a few of the shows of the people who were on that. I'm trying to think of what the one is called, but it's like the twin sisters in Washington. I started watching their show. I started watching the couple from like South Dakota or something from this newest season. I like how like chill they are and their vibes. But I'll pretty much watch anything. You know what I've only recently gotten into is like Property Brothers. I don't know why. For years I was like, nah, not for me. I'm reading. Oh, hello. Welcome in. I'm reading Origins of an Academy Bully by Carolyn Peckham. Is that the other half, one of the halves of Zodiac Academy? I'm pretty sure it is. Welcome in. I don't know if I've joined too late, but hi. That was our last sprint, but hopefully you got some reading in. I hope you're having an incredible day. Me too. I hope you are too. I'm reading Of Silver and Curses by Maddox Gray and editing videos all day today. That sounds like such a busy day, but a nice Sunday nonetheless. Also loving the thunder in the background. If you want the ambient room, I will link it because this was actually created by one of the hosts of the readathon, or co-hosts, I should say. Hello, Nicole. I just got home and wanted to say hi. I just bought a copy of The Shadow of the Wind for a book about books prompt. Yes. Oh my God, you're going to love The Shadow of the Wind. I saw it at a used bookshop 2 weeks ago and regretted not buying it. Then got that prompt and took it as a sign. Did you go back to that used bookshop or did you just get it somewhere else? I know. I don't know what was going on. The sprints were going by so fast today. Listen to another 15% of hope, hoping to finish it later today. I believe in you. I believe in you. I have 20 pages left of Ghost Wall. You're definitely going to finish it today. Read 2 more chapters of Ninth Rain. I joined the readathon today. Welcome. Pulled 4 cards to start and have a TBR ready for 3 days. Wow, I cannot read today. And I have a TBR all ready for 3 of them. That's amazing. What is going to be your first read? Came back just in time for the end of sprints. I did no reading, but got some tasks done. That's important. That's very important. Yay! Welcome back, Liz. That was the last sprint. But thank you for coming back. Are you back home? No, you're still on vacation because you said you were going to go back to get those library cards earlier today. Almost to page 250 and part 3 of Sunrise on the Reaping. I believe that you can finish this today too, Carrie. That's the vibes I'm giving everyone. Finishing your books today. halfway through my Star Wars graphic novel. I've been on my TBR for well over a decade, and I hope that you're enjoying it. Got to 52% of the game's gods play. Meh. If you're feeling meh about it, are you someone who will like DNF at this point, or you're just gonna push through? Ooh, a dark fantasy anime. It looks so unique. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, we are at a stage where it's just lots of projects that are a little bit done, but we're close to finishing relaying the upstairs floor. And then we can wrap up more. Oh, I bet flooring takes so long. And tiling. But every time they do tiling on the shows, I want to tile so bad. I want to lay tile so bad. You're so welcome. I don't know if they have a new season, but I love Bargain Block. Oh, yes, I like Bargain Block too. The couple, they redo really rundown homes, but resell at affordable prices. I like that one. And I also like this, it's newer. I think there were only 2 seasons out when I ended up finding it and like watching the whole thing. Who's Afraid of an Old House or something like that. And they do like historic, for the most part, they do like historic builds or remodels, I guess. And that was a really fun one to watch because they were very creative and inventive with a lot of the stuff they were doing. And then I don't know what her show is actually called. Her name's like Lindsay or something, and she she bought a hotel in Big Bear, California, and remodeled it, and then started doing that. Let me find it. It's gonna be something so simple like hotel makeover in the works. Well, her other show is in the works. She helps different inn and hotel owners. Her name is Lindsay. What was the first one called though? Anyway, I really liked it because her whole family helps her with this whole project. And it was really chill. I did go back. We were in the area. Yay. Listened a little and ate. I might go to bed and read some more. Oh, yeah, it's kind of late for you, right? I'm loving my nonfiction. The thing is that nonfiction takes so much longer to read. I can't blow through them like other books. I definitely agree with that. First read How to Talk to Your Succulent, a middle grade graphic novel. That's going to be super fun. I need to utilize reading like graphic novels more often for readathons, but somehow I don't. Oh, yes, you're back home from your vacation to Utah and Vegas. I'm still on vacation from work. Go back the 28th. Oh my God, you still have a good amount of time. I read 26 pages and have a late curry. I'm more than halfway done through the book and I'm deeply upset. Tiling is so tiring but so fun to do since you see how much progress you make so easily. I just want to do it so bad. Also, like Married to Real Estate, though. Egypt, yes, Egypt. They're on a season of Rock the Block. I want to watch their show too. I try to push through since DNF the last in person. Oh, I forgot it's a book club book. I remember you DNFing this actually. Yeah, I get that. Ooh, 10:30, not too bad, but still, it's time to crawl into bed, relax, read. Okay, so for the options for the books that I'm picking for this prompt, I did pick a contemporary romance. So I pick Unloved, which I don't know if this is going to fill up my cup, but I really loved the first one, so I'm excited about the second one. Rereading the Jasad Heir because the second book in the Now duology, this was going to be like a trilogy and now it's a duology from what I've read online. I want to reread this because it was 2 years ago when I read it. I read it when it first came out, and I did get my copy of the second one. Really enjoyed this, had a lot of fun. Think I could probably like it more on reread, and I'm very excited for the second book. Or on my Kobo, I'm going to be honest, this is the one I'm leaning the most towards, is Tusk Love, which just recently came out. And this is a Critical Role book. So it actually very much fits into my Baldur's Gate obsession right now, but it's like a fantasy romance. This author wrote Hurricane Wars, which I thought was fine. Wasn't my favorite, but it was her debut novel. So I am excited to try a different book by her. So those are your three options. Choose wisely. I also got a matcha. Yeah, still a lot of time, fortunately, but it's gonna go in a flash. I hate that. I hate when you have a vacation and it feels like it goes by in the blink of an eye, but to get to the vacation took forever. Tusk Love was fantastic. I pre-ordered the hardcover and the audio, and I inhaled it on pub day. Okay. Okay, already people are here. You guys do love me. Oh, Tusk Love, yay. Oh, you have it out from the library. Can't wait to start. When are you starting, Laura? Okay, yeah. Voting Unloved for me and Erin, but since you seem so excited for Tusk Love, I really vote for that. I mean, Unloved will get read because I enjoyed the first one so much. I'm barely going to watch the Mid-readathon announcement, and of course, if I'm still able to join, I'll be on Team Pentacles. You can join all month. It's a month-long one, so you're good. I'm so curious about Tusk Love since I read the Hurricane Wars, which I didn't love, but I liked her style, and I thought I would like non-Raylo books by her. That's a huge thing, right? Is that the Raylo fan fiction is so hit or miss for me too that I didn't have like I should have lowered my expectations going into the Hurricane Wars, but the premise sounded so good. But yeah, Raylo fanfiction doesn't always work that well for me. Honestly, if you lean forward. Oh, okay. Tusk Love it is. Go with your heart. Thank you. You want Tusk Love, so let's do it. Oh my god. Okay. I'll have to. I'm assuming you're in the Discord. I'll have to tag you when I start it, and we can chat about it. I think only one other person I know has actually read it. And was like talking to me about it in the Discord. But yeah, I'll let you know when I start. I might finish The Sky on Fire first. I don't really know. My reading's all over the place right now. I'm just trying to go with the flow. Thank y'all for voting. Okay, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm glad that we got to spend Sunday together. There are going to be a bunch. You are Team Pentacles. I thought you were, and then I started questioning myself. I was like, I swear that you are, but I'm questioning everything. Yeah, let us know in the chat, like, how many books you finished for the readathon so far. And then also, I will have all of the people hosting, co-hosting, who created it, Deja Noel, all linked down below. I'll add that right after this, as well as the ambient room. I'll link that as well. And there's going to be a ton of sprints happening for the rest of the month. I'll definitely be doing some more and hopefully joining some more. But otherwise, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see some of y'all in the Discord. And good luck with the readathon, friends.